So in question 4, we're looking at the furniture manufacturer. You're making 4 different types of chairs. Now we've got some information that's been put there for us. On this side down here, we've got the information which is the types of labour that you need to do. And going across this way, we've got the type of chair that you're making. And in here we've got some information about the costs per hour for doing each of those jobs. So you've got to put that into a matrice. Now the first question says, how long does it take to produce a carver chair? Well, it's 0.3 hours of preparing machinery, 0.25 hours of assembly, 0.25 hours of polishing, and 0.3 hours of upholstery. So that's 0.6, that's 1.1 hours of time to create that. Now it says create a suitable cost matrice. Now I think if we're looking at this one here, I'm going to label this, and I'm just use some abbreviations. Now because this thing here comes down that way, we need those things to go that way. And if we change that colour, yep. Okay, because we've got these things going this way, it means that in our matrice, when we're looking at our orders matrice, it means that these things here must be going that way. They must be going opposite directions. So I have a choice of maybe making that a row matrice or a column matrice. Because that's coming down in a column, I have to make sure that the cost is actually a row matrice. Because my type of chair is in fact going across in the row, I've got to make the orders for these chairs type in a column matrice. Hopefully that makes sense for you. Find the cost of producing each chair. Now we're going to do this using our calculator again, because I think that's the quickest and easiest way of doing it. So again, we'll just go through the calculator bit. So we come into matrices, we've got to edit, so we go across to edit. I'm going to do number 1, and that one there needs to be a 4 by 4 matrice. So 4 into 4. All right, and then we're going to type all these things in. Remember, it goes across. So 0.3, 0.4, 0.4, 0.2, 0.25. You get really good at this after a while. And hopefully by watching this video you're getting the idea of what we're doing. Okay, I've got out of the matrice. Oh goodness me. So coming back into there, I've got to come across to edit, enter. Alright, where did I get up to? So again, if I just keep scrolling down, now I've got to that point there and I stuffed up. That's okay, I just deliberately showed you how to do that so you would not panic when it happens to you. Alright, I just went a bit too quick. 0.1, the next one's going to be 0.25. I should have done this prior to the video. See how I've made a typo there? Let's go back and change it. If you make a typo, 0.2. 0.2. Now you want to check that this is actually correct at the end, because if this is not correct, you're going to get wrong answers. And you're going to go, oh, but I think I did it right, and I don't get the right answer. So this will help you if you just quickly check it. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so once you've done that, second function quit, get you out of there, come back, and I'm going to put our other 2 matrices in. Press the wrong button, just clear, get you out of there. Alright, second function matrice. So we're going to change B as well. You have to go across to edit first, and then you scroll down to B. Right. So B is going to be our cost matrice, isn't it? So we're going to go, that's going to be a 1 by 4. So you make a mistake easy to do. So 1 delete and by 4. Right, so now we type in our cost, so $34.50. And the next one's going to be $22. and $25 and $20.70. And I made a mistake again, so it's easy to make mistakes in here. I'm using my pen and not my mouse. And 70.7. Right, you've got to check to make sure that looks all correct to me. And while we're doing this, I might as well put that next one in as well. So let's go and put in our orders matrix. Get it? And we'll come down and do that C. Enter. And that's going to be a 4 by 1. And we had orders for the following. We had 20 carver chairs, 100 of the other chair high backs, 75 standard dining, and 0 of the stools. And I made a mistake again. It's easy done. 75. Enter. That looks good to me. Now, so the first thing I need to do is I need to work out the cost of each of the different types of chairs. So that's going to require me to come down to B and go enter. No, quit. Right, let's start again. Clear your screen. Into matrix C. Come down to number 2 or B. You times that by number 1, which is A. And then that's telling us how much it costs to make every one of the chairs. So it's going to cost $28.91 for a carver chair, $38 for a high back, $28.84 for a standard dining, and $16.37 for a cocktail stool. So that's my cost for that. And then when we're looking at the cost for production in a day, in one day the manufacture of the following things. So what I can do is I could, if I want to, I could take that answer there, second function answer, and if I times that by my matrix C, which is number 3, that's going to tell me how much it costs for me to produce all of those. Okay, because that's the cost for making those. So in one day, it's going to cost me that much to actually produce that. So $6,541.20. So if we go back to our thing, I'm not going to write those in because you can write those in for you. So for our calculations, now the key thing is if you write your matrices down in one step, all right, then what you can, if you've labelled them, okay, this is what you can do. Create a suitable matrix C, that's my C there. Find the cost of producing the chairs. Well, I'm going to go CA, and then I'll just write my answer down. In one day's manufacturing, what's the total cost of production? Well, that's going to be CA times by O. Okay, and that will give me the total cost of what we worked out before. All right, hope this helps. Remember, you've got to work through this process yourself and make sure that you understand it and you get it.